Hi, good morning. John Flanagan from Mortgage Finance Services down at Albert Park Lake on a beautiful Friday afternoon. I'm a finance broker. There has been lots of changes in the market of late, so I just wanted to give you a bit of an update and what things are transpiring at the moment. Firstly, the lending capacity of the consumer buyer now has tightened. It's tightened greatly over the last 3 to 6 months, where the borrowing capacity now has been reduced by between 10 and 15%. Now, this is making it a little bit harder for the consumer to get into the market, but what they really need is to get hold of a quality broker, a buyer's advocate of course, and to assess the financial position that you have at the moment, and to enable that to be determined of what your borrowing capacity is, to enable you to know what your buying capacity is, and that could make great differences to you. Continued tightening means that going forward the banks may further create problems with reducing the borrowing capacity of people going forward. And as all good advocates, to get themselves aligned with a quality broker, and that's for the consumer as well looking to buy, because if you go to your bank, now, they'll certainly look after you if they can, but they don't give you the opportunity to let you know what's available out there. So what's available with mainstream lenders may be very different for the second-tier lenders, who are just as competitive, sometimes better, but they have different structures of determining your borrowing capacity and in turn your buying capacity. Now, also going forward, the restrictions with investment properties, your residential home properties, the banks certainly apply buffers to make sure that you're not overcommitting, and that's been what APRA and the Commission has been highly determining of late, where people are being forced into maybe a bit of mortgage stress earlier than they anticipated, or if they should have been. But those guidelines are in place to protect the consumer, to go through and make sure that all expenses are declared, and to make it easier when you are purchasing that major asset of a home purchase or investment property purchase. That's probably about it. Just you need to be aligned with someone who can give you some feedback, assess your financial health check at the moment, and be that bit of confidence knowing what your buying capacity is going forward for that large asset that you're looking into getting into, upgrading into a new home, or downsizing, or further building your investment portfolios. But certainly any inquiry in relation to that, John Flanagan, Mortgage Finance Services. Thank you.